What's going on, y'all? I would like to shout out, is it Colby Kistner, for this request on the Amelia Earhart disappearance, right? Yeah, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. I got the request, I think it was like 2 days ago. And this is kind of like a Britannica breakdown. You see that? We're going off of this, they give us like, they don't give us too much here, but they give us enough to do the breakdown, right? So I appreciate anybody who's going to be possibly viewing this live or viewing it later. I do want to show you, this is going to remain on the Math2Con2 channel, okay? It's been a while since we left something over here, and it's right here, what, puppets on strings. Now we do special character breakdowns on this channel. This is so any requests. I also got a Nirvana request from Colby, Kurt Cobain, right? So yeah, I'll be working on that, and no time frame, but because I got to mix in the other stuff I do, but that's right there, puppets on strings, Math2Con2. Okay, so Amelia Earhart right here is one of the most famous American pilots, a record-setting aviator. She was the second person to fly solo across the Atlantic and the first woman to fly solo and nonstop across the United States, among other accomplishments. Let me read over here on the right. Is one of history's most prominent figures in aviation, having inspired numerous movies, books, and plays. Born in 1897 in Kansas, Earhart rose to fame because of her trailblazing accomplishments as a female aviator. At the time, being both a woman and a pilot meant being met with many obstacles and even her own family. A lot of us, can relate with that. Even me on the male side, right? Okay, so we're gonna get familiar with the character. I kind of heard about her as I was growing up, kind of knew about this, but didn't know a lot of the details. Okay, so discouraged, and I hope y'all like the slides. I think they land nice. I think that works right there. Discouraged her from learning how to fly. So that was in her own family and all of that. That's a nice pick right there. Let's go back and look at that right there. That's a good one. All right. So as we go forward here, right? So we get 1897 in Kansas. Okay. So, yeah, despite those challenges, she set many records in aviation, became the first female pilot to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean, right? And this is like a story type thing. I'm going to show you how it's just connect. You get interesting connections, and this is just what we do, patterns and the code using gematria, right? And it always adds up, doesn't it? And we use dates, birthdays, important events, and all of that, right? So as you do, and as if there's any decoders out there too, but if you don't decode, you may do research and different things are going to pop up, different stories, right? That's just how it is, okay? You can't really lose yourself in the moment, right? But yeah, I just wanted to say that. So, for her accomplishments alone, Earhart earned herself a degree of legendary status, However, it is her unfortunate disappearance after she set off on her ambitious global flight of 1937 that has captivated people to this day. And look at that. On June 1st, that's interesting because, you know, we're in the month of June right now. Wow. So, June 1st, 1937, Earhart and, oh, it was Fred Noonan. I guess I'll pick up on that later. I think I inserted this. Oh, and you know what? Let's play a video, okay? Let's play this.
She was a pioneering pilot, the first person to fly solo from Hawaii to the mainland U.S., and also the subject of one of the world's greatest mysteries.
I hope to accomplish something really scientifically worthwhile for aviation.
Amelia Earhart disappeared trying to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. Earhart and her twin-engine aircraft never to be found, unless this sonar image is the key to changing that.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed to convince me that's anything but an aircraft, for one, and two, that it's not Amelia's aircraft.
That's pilot and real estate investor Tony Romeo, who set out on a 100-day deep-sea expedition last year near Howland Island, where Earhart was heading to refuel. Romeo's company, Deep Sea Vision, used multi-million-dollar sonar technology to capture this image 16,000 feet down, even deeper than the Titanic.
There's no other known crashes in the area, and certainly not of that era, and that kind of design with the tail that you see clearly in the image.
Underwater archaeologist Dr. Andrew Pietrusca isn't convinced yet.
It's not the first time that somebody's come forward with some piece of evidence of possibly finding Amelia, but I would certainly want to put eyes on that target and take a closer look.
And that's just what Romeo's team plans to do soon, with cameras and a remotely operated vehicle.
Why can't a group of unknowns go out and solve aviation's greatest mystery? There's something that inspires you, go do it.
Just as the barrier-breaking flyer did herself. Emily Ikeda, NBC News.
Tupac vibes. Tupac vibes, right? Yeah. So I'm assuming you hear me well. What's up, Big Stank? Yeah, I encourage y'all. I mean, I think you already know this. Let's see. Yeah, I think you already know this. But we try not to get too caught up in the stories, especially we're doing the decode or a breakdown. So it's just like, because you don't know what to believe, and they take you on this whirlwind of like mystery, and years go by. The Tupac thing, that was annoying, right? So we get that clip there. It's like, oh, this mystery, what really happened? All right, so let's right here, and that's just kind of cool because I put it in there. Let me see if I can read it a little bit. And let's see. I don't know. It was like it's like a children's book or something. Let me try to read a little bit of this. Kind of small, but Amelia Earhart was born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1897. As a young girl, she loved going on new adventures. At 7 years old, she built a homemade roller coaster with her sister Muriel. After it crashed, hold on, she stated that was just like flying. When Amelia was only 10 years old, she saw one of the Wright brothers' airplanes at the Iowa State Fair. On December 28, 1920, something happened that changed her life forever. Amelia went on her first airplane ride with pilot. Okay, I don't want to read too much of that because it's just like a pic. I want to try to, maybe we'll come back and look at that. But I want you to see that right there, right? We'll try to stick with the Britannica here. Maybe we'll come back and look at that. That was a lot. But wow, right? You see that right there? Nice and simple, huh? You're in Iowa? Oh, yeah, I think you told me that before. I got to remember that, man. Sometimes I just can't. Yeah, we talk about that, and then I think about American Pickers. It looks nice though. I like that. Yeah. It just seems peaceful. I don't know, but then you get different parts of Iowa, right? Oh, Des Moines. Nice. So look at that though. Again, gematria. I mean, these ciphers. Okay, it's just something about when the numbers land like that. I don't know, man. Just the feeling. Okay, and we don't like get off on deaths or anything like that. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've been deceived. Okay, and at the same time, this knowledge, this code that we came onto, and we're doing very well at connecting these things, right? We just show it, it's already there. I don't know, it kind of like counters the deceit in a way. I mean, again, this is amazing. But look, The Disappearance of Amelia Earhart. That's the title of this Britannica article here. And that makes me think of those books, right? They had the Britannica books. So I guess this is kind of cool that we're just going off of the Britannica in a way, right? Because think about it, if we didn't have internet, okay? You know what? I don't really care about the internet. Like I don't want to go to work no more. I'm done going to work for real. I'm good at it and all of that, but when you're actually working, if it's physical or whatever, or no matter what, strain on the brain, you can just tell it's just not right. But anyways, 112, 58, 239. Okay, that's 3 out of the 4 base ciphers. That's forwards, reduction, and then you just get reverse with the alphabet and the language. 112, 58, 239. Amelia Earhart, disappearance. It says it right there. And look at that. So you're talking planes. Look, air, heart. You see that? I don't know. It says air hat right there, but look at right above. Amelia Earhart. Okay, that's the name. It says ear, but air like an airplane. Come on. You know what I'm saying? For real? Hey, hey, big stank. We have the letter I decode coming up. I don't know if you saw. You know what I'm saying? It's already the lives posted. The letter I decode in a couple of days. Okay, it's already landing heavy. I put like 40 minutes in earlier. Easy money. Okay, amazing once again because we're breaking down the alphabet. Those are staying on the Math2Con channel. That's all I'm putting on there now. This other stuff just is going to get erased. But yeah, we're going to finish every letter of the alphabet. Okay. Easy though. They're amazing videos that make you think. So look, air, like airplanes. All right, and what time is it in Arizona? I'm surprised we don't have more people in here. It's okay though. They're gonna. You know what? I've been struggling to get views on the Math2Con2. I don't know if it's because it has Math2Con in it, and that channel is connected to some. I don't know, to something that kind of like put a freeze on the channel. You know, but anyways, yeah, we would like to get some views on this. It's been at least a few months since I've done anything over here, but it is what it is. This is going to go down in history. Okay. And we do this all the time and I enjoy doing it, right? We're just going to keep doing it and it always lands, right? So air, like airplanes, Amelia Mary Earhart. Look at that. Okay. So that's her full name. Okay, you get 79 in reduction. But look at that. Born in 1897. Look at how ocean equals 97. Kansas equals 97. Many records in aviation and became the first female pilot to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean. And you may get different stories or whatever, right? We're just going off of this Britannica. And what else does it say here? I think I read that earlier. Oh, being both a woman and a pilot meant being met with many obstacles. Remember, it does appear that girls rule the world, at least for the meantime. But it's been going on now that I think about it. But look at like the VP, Vice President, Taylor Swift, super poppin', right? Think about like Beyonce too, the Cowboy Carter, and they're starting to draw that split between her and Jay-Z, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyways, look at that though, 97, 97, that's reverse, and then you get reduction with Amelia Mary Earhart with born in 97. Okay. So in Atlantic Ocean, man, that pick really, that lands. Yeah. Jody, let's see. Mason City. Is it like someone on the like a celebrity type? Let me know. If it's like a celebrity, someone on the stage like that, yeah, I can do that. I haven't heard of the character, but I can make it work. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's Mason City, Iowa, right? Just let me know if it's like a celebrity. I don't want to go and look up anything right now. Media? Yeah, I will. Let me take a picture real quick. I just got Kurt Cobain. I'm going to start working on. After the letter I decodes put out, then I'll start the Kurt Cobain one, and then this one will be next. And we got different channels, so I'm ahead of the game right now. So right now, I'm able to actually produce on all the channels a little bit more, I guess. And I don't even want to put that energy out there because it takes time, right? Okay, I'm taking a picture of that. So yeah, if she's in the media, something that I can pull up, that'll work, right? Let me make sure I got the name. Okay, I got it. Cool. All right, so let's go forward. And I have another clip as well. I'm good to see a couple more people in here now. Look at Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Did I mention Taylor Swift too? I did, right? And look at all like the female rappers are popping too, huh? And the males are and look, Atlantic Ocean 118 like Earhart airplanes, right? 46 as well. What are the odds of that? It doesn't matter what the story is, y'all. It's a fake world. Just flip it on them. Use it for the positive. Doing this, like what I do here, man, I'm thankful to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is amazing. Look, 80 Atlantic, even like Atlantic Ocean. I don't know why that's in there. It's just there. So, okay. We get some different dates here. All right. So I see a birthday, July 24th. It says July 2nd, 1937, she disappeared. Okay. So from the disappearance to her next birthday is a 23-day span. You get 23 numerology on her birthday. Amelia equals 23. And you notice down there, declared dead. So they give us all these dates. Declared dead almost 2 years later. And look at this. Okay, so declared dead January 5th, 1939. You see it right there. 23 weeks, 4 days after her birthday. Okay, so you get a lot of 23s there with Amelia equaling 23. Her birthday almost hits with the 23, huh? It's got that 24. See right there? It's nice and easy, right? What absentia? I'm gonna try to avoid breaking away like I normally do. So you get a little bit something different on every channel, right? This is going to be synced up with Daily Decodes 81. You know, we're just going to utilize both, I guess, right now for the trending decodes. Some will go on one channel, maybe some on another. I'm trying to go over to here and retire Daily Decodes 81. But it looks like now that I have done this, now we're getting views over there. Remember it. This is a special channel right here too. And I don't have I1 in here, EYE1. That's amazing. Similarities between characters on the main stage, including appearance. Some greater than others, but yeah, I got you. Look at how Amelia equals 40 right there. Okay. Amelia equals 40. And look, declared dead at age 39. You see right there? Or disappeared at age 39. So in her 40th year of life, right? And you see Amelia equals 40. We're only using 4 ciphers with the language. What would be the odds? And some of this stuff is completely undeniable. I mean, I'm going to say all of it. Okay. And obviously, we're not done. There's a little bit more here. And there's always more, anyways. Right? You know what's interesting about that 1939 is Arizona equals 39. Arizona in the language. Okay. Wait until you see the letter I decode. They're jaw dropping. And I have like, this will be 13 or 14 letter. They're all amazing. That's on Math2Con, but you're going to have to go to the playlist and look for letter decodes, okay? Because there's over 1,000 videos over there. All right. So let's go forward. So I think I need to read some of this. Have I been reading these? I think I have been. Yeah, so I'm going to have to read some of this, y'all, okay? Let me see. Yeah, let me just go ahead. For her accomplishments alone, Earhart earned herself a degree, legendary status, unfortunate disappearance after she set off on her ambitious global flight of 1937 that has captivated people to this day. This is amazing because this kind of syncs up with it in history, right? With the June thing. And we're going into July when her birthday was. It's interesting because Tupac is trending, right? And he's got the 6/16 birthday. You see 6/1 there. And that keeps landing right now with our trending daily decode 16, 61, 106, 116, all of that, right? And then you see Oakland, California, and Tupac's connected with Oakland as well. And there's probably more. But look at this. I was doing research and it was saying this Fred Noonan character. It says Earhart and Fred Noonan, her navigator, set out from Oakland, California on their eastbound transcontinental flight. Look at that. Look at this too. On a twin engine. That's going to land heavy. Stay tuned, okay? But Fred Noonan, his pics are coming up here. But they would look, it kind of looks like Moon. And a lot of the pics they were talking about the Earhart Noonan, like they landed or whatever, like moon landing. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is it's yeah. So and take note of that twin engine as well. Okay. Lockheed Electroplane. Well, look at right there. You see 22,000 miles. Okay. So you can't help but see that. Less than a month later, they reached Lae, New Guinea, if I'm saying it right, having flown 22,000 miles and with 7,000 more to go before they reached Oakland once again. After departing from Leh, they had to fly another 2,500 miles before they reached. It's just a story. Someone just wrote it, okay? But we're decoding it, right? We're just giving it just enough respect. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to get caught up in this stuff, okay? And if I got to do what I got to do, and maybe one person sees, they get it, okay, come on, man. A lot of this stuff controls people's lives with these stories. And they still do these stories to this day. I'm not going to come up with one right now, but so appreciate y'all, okay? They had to fly another 2,500 miles before they reached their next stop, Howland Island, an incredibly small island in the Pacific Ocean. I didn't run that. It's okay, though. To refuel, unfortunately, overcast skies, radio transmission issues, low fuel meant that Earhart and Noonan did not reach their destination. After I read this next sentence or two, we'll play. I have another 2-minute clip. It's kind of like a follow-up to that story where they're talking about those guys like, oh, we're going to solve the mystery. It's kind of like a follow-up on that, I think. But despite extreme efforts to locate the plane, which ended up constituting the most expensive air and sea search in American... Oops. How come my phone's not plugged in? In American history up to that point, there was no sign of Earhart or Noonan anywhere. Earhart was officially declared dead again January 5th, 1939. So 40th year of life. Okay. U.S. equals 40 and 4. United States equals 40. 7 years ago, forefathers. Let's play that this other clip real quick.
Early next year, there's some urgency, obviously, to get back out there. The really nice surprise from the last couple of days has been how much this resonates with every age group. Older folks, my parents, people that have young daughters in kindergarten and first grade, they've learned about her. Her story is an inspiration for everybody. It was an inspiration for us. When she was getting ready to take off and go around the world, they said, why are you doing this? This is dangerous, this is risky. Ultimately, she lost her life doing it. And she said, because I want to. And I just love that.
While the exact timeline for confirmation remains uncertain, you can stay up to date on their Amelia Earhart expedition by visiting deepseavision.com. And Fox 24 News Now remains committed to bringing you the latest on this historic journey into uncharted waters.
I hate when people speak for the dead. I think like Jerry West died recently and they're like, oh, he never really wanted to be the logo. It's like, dude, he just died. It was like the first sentence in the article. Like, man. So yeah, expect that to change. Right? So in its report, the U.S. government concluded that Earhart and Noonan had run out of fuel and crashed into the vast ocean. What happened after that crash is still unclear. Verify you can hear me. Hello, hello? Okay, we're good. We're good? Okay. That background lands, huh? I really like doing these slides. Look at that. Okay, so given the mystery surrounding, look, event. Okay, event. Several theories have emerged that are still being debated to this day. One theory suggests that Earhart was a secret agent for the U.S. government. I wouldn't doubt it. And that's interesting how we were getting Tupac vibes. Okay. Shout out to the sacrifice as well. I see you. Okay. Shout out to that channel. The more widely believed theory is that Earhart and Noonan reached an uninhibited, and we have pics of them. I think it's next. Island, Niku Muraro, okay, where artifacts such as tools and aircraft wreckage have been discovered. Okay, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Damn, that felt good. Excuse me. So, no theory has ultimately been proven true. And so Earhart's disappearance remains one of the most popular mysteries of American history. Despite the tragic end to Earhart's life, her accomplishments, her legacy still serve as an inspiration to thousands of budding young pilots everywhere. Look at how crash equals 86 like Amelia Earhart. Okay, and we know 86 is to get rid of as well, right? And you get Earhart, airplanes, and yeah, 86 with the name as well. Look, Oakland equals 58, 22, and 41. Again, look, disappearance, remember? 58. Amelia Earhart, 58. Crash, 22, like Oakland. And look at the 41, Oakland and Amelia. Again, right there. 6-1, 37. Earhart and Fred Noonan, her navigator, set out from Oakland, California. You see that right there? On their eastbound, whatever. Okay, so look at that now. We got that date. You see? 6/1, June 1st. Right there. Just read it. So from that date to the day she disappeared. You see that right there? Yeah. To the day she disappeared, 32-day span. Look how crash equals 32 and planes equals 32. How about that? I mean, sympathy, right? Sympathy, right? Oh, a new clue. Okay? I mean, we'll just stick to this number thing, right? You can keep your new clue. Okay? Planes 32, crash 32. There's that date again. All right. Okay, I already read that. Cool. So there it is again right there. Did I read that? Yeah, I read that. I'm looking. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I read that. So there's that Fred Noonan guy right there, the navigator, for what it's worth, right? And again, declared dead 1/5, 15, and you see killing equals 115 in reverse, like 15. What's that absentia? I might have to look at that on the side. Absentia. It just pulls it up that it's a movie. I don't know. We don't need that. We'll just leave that. And you look how, and yeah, again, disappeared at age 39, declared dead in 39. Are you for real? You see it? Shout out again, Colby Kistner. Look at this is just what we get done. And there's other decodes ready to go. Locked and loaded, okay? Remember that 22,000 miles right there? Look, 22,000 miles. Okay? Crash 22. And remember, twin engine. And wait until you see this. And look at that, 22,000 miles. And with 7,000 more to go. 2s and 7s. And you see disappeared the second day of the 7th month. But let's look at the crash again real quick. Well, not the crash, but you see the 22? I don't know why I'm showing this again. Oh, yeah, Oakland 22. That's why I'm showing it. Look at Oakland 22, right? Planes 22. Look. And what was that other one? Planes had the 32, huh? So look how planes is really syncing up with crash. You see? Planes, you get 32 like crash. It's just those 4 ciphers. You just got to reduce it at Q right there with reverse reduction. Dude, it's a code. Don't care where it came from. It's obvious that it's the code that they're using. People want to distract and talk about other stuff, right? So look, for real. Planes really equals 22 also in reduction right here. Twins equals 22. How about that? Twins equals 22 and 32. Twins equals 22 and 32. Okay? Are you serious? Twins equals 32. Think about that. And wait until you see the next slide or two. So yeah, this is landing. I like this. This is landing, y'all. Let's magic 100 views at least. You know, we don't want to linger around 37. Okay, we need at least 100 people to see this. Look at the twins over there. Think about it. Remember? Twins. You like it? Sympathy, right? Remember Rihanna's got the 2/20 birthday, like 22. Everything about her, okay? You're going to get that twin duality thing. She may have had a twin die too. Or not or it was a twin, like some relation to somebody and their twin, something like that. They did a story, something like that. It's probably not the first time. Look at Fred Noonan. Look at that. I just caught that. Look, that's the day that they took off. You see that? Look, it says it right there. On 6/1, 1937, Earhart and Fred Noonan, her navigator, set out from Oakland. Look, that's 106 is the first day of the 6th month. Okay? Oakland, California, 106. It's the first of the month. For real. Look at that. Just caught it. And remember Tupac with his birthday 6/16 with the Oakland connection. You know, that's just interesting, right? Very, very interesting. Damn, that worked out well. Oh, and one more time. I think I got that from, where did I get that from? It was like a Daft Punk logo or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, one more time. So, in its report, the U.S. government concluded that Earhart and Noonan had run out of fuel and crashed into the vast ocean. What happened after the crash is still unclear, given the mystery surrounding the event, several theories, and all of that. And we'll play that first clip again.
She was a pioneering pilot, the first person to fly solo from Hawaii to the mainland U.S., and also the subject of one of the world's greatest mysteries.
I hope to accomplish something really scientifically worthwhile for aviation.
Amelia Earhart disappeared trying to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. Earhart and her twin-engine aircraft never to be found, unless this sonar image is the key to changing that.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed to convince me that's anything but an aircraft, for one, and two, that it's not Amelia's aircraft.
That's pilot and real estate investor Tony Romeo, who set out on a 100-day deep-sea expedition last year near Howland Island, where Earhart was heading to refuel. Romeo's company, Deep Sea Vision, used multi-million-dollar sonar technology to capture this image 16,000 feet down, even deeper than the Titanic.
There's no other known crashes in the area, and certainly not of that era, and that kind of design with the tail that you see clearly in the image.
Underwater archaeologist Dr. Andrew Pietrusca isn't convinced yet.
It's not the first time that somebody's come forward with some piece of evidence.
I mean, I will stop it there because look, I will break away for this. Tony equals 16. Took off from Oakland, Fred Noonan and Amelia Earhart, 1/6. And remember, you had the 106. Okay, just like that date as well. Right? So that's that guy's name. And look at Tony Romeo. Look at the 50, 103, and 40 right there. And they were saying maybe she was an agent or whatever. Look, politics, you get the 40, the 50, and the 103. You see? That's a dishonesty number right there. Look, politics 40, Tony Romeo 40, and he's got the name Tony Romeo like Tony Romo, the quarterback, right? The former quarterback. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, politics, and you get that 6-1 again. And look, even right now, we got a selection. Donald equals 50. BS equals, look, BS has those numbers. Look, and then we'll wrap it up. You see? 103 and 50 and 113. All right. So with that story there. And hey, mainstream equals 113. Green screen. Mainstream 113. Green screen. Oops. 113. And look, we saw that 58, I think, a couple times. Okay, so boom. Right? Boom. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart, one of history's most prominent figures in aviation. Okay? You know, shout out to our ladies out there and shout out to everybody. You know, they use these as like inspiring stories, right? They like to do that and like teach us lessons, just kind of mess with our emotions and stuff. So again, I'm glad to do these decodes for y'all. This is going to remain again on the Math2Con2 channel. I'll probably immediately delete them from the others. I don't know. And remember, we have the letter I decode. It's already posted if y'all want to like click something, a like, or you know, get a notification about it. It's gonna hit heavy. And that'll be on Sunday. I think I have 6 p.m. maybe, but time may vary. I'll try to keep it updated. So the disappearance of Amelia Earhart, y'all. Shout out Colby Kistner again for the request. I appreciate everybody. Okay. And I enjoyed doing this once again. Until next time, y'all. And there's always more. There's always more. Okay. So, you know, maybe something can be missed. Leave it in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Until next time.